Hello, everyone. This is Susan Brass, Super Looper from Long Island, New York. The Resort Loop podcast starts now.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on ResortLoop.com. A special thank you going out to Susan, sending in our open today.
Absolutely. She just got done texting us.
She
saying,
did.
Where are we?
Where have we been?
Perfect timing from her. That is outstanding. So yeah, thanks Susan. That was great.
That was awesome.
So keep sending those in, guys. We love those things. We got another cute one coming up here, don't we, Tim?
Oh, we do. I can't wait. I love all the cute ones with the children.
Oh, they are killing me. That is outstanding. This is episode 67, my friend.
I love 67.
I do too, and I'm gonna. This is as Michael Eisner used to say. I'm gonna bring this full circle with some synergy.
Synergy, pound synergy. Yes.
All right. Everybody's turned off by now.
So gone.
Okay, so in 1967.
Ooh.
Okay, Walt Disney Pictures released The Jungle Book. Now, you say, well, what does that have to do with our show?
What's that have to do with our show, Bob?
I'm glad you asked that question. So, what would Mowgli love to have had? If he could have had anything, what would he really want to have? A family of his own.
Oh.
And specifically, a dad. How about that?
Yes.
Huh? And so... And so you're already bored. I can't imagine.
I'm not bored. I'm excited.
Okay. So one of our listeners, Pasquale Salvo, who goes by Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Sent me an email. He says, I thought you might consider this show idea. What can fathers and sons do at different age groups to have a guy's day at Walt Disney World? He went on to say Disney has a lot for little girls, which we know, such as princesses and the tea at Grand Floridian. While this does not exclude the boys, it's not something that his son was interested in. His recent trip, his wife and daughters went to tea, leaving him and his son to have a Father-Son Day.
Yes.
So what can a father and son do for that special day? Now, his son's 7 in a wheelchair, so they were limited for their choices. But they chose to have lunch at Tony's Town Square, watched Celebrate the Magic Parade, followed by haircuts on Main Street.
Oh, cool.
Said his son still talks about that father and son day.
Oh.
They just spent time together at the happiest place on earth. So thank you, Pat Salvo, for giving us that idea. And again, full circle, synergy. Mowgli wanted a dad. We're going to talk about it. That was a stretch, wasn't it?
I love how you did that. You put some thought into that. You went to the old Walt Disney calendar. You cross-referenced, footnoted. I loved it.
My gosh, I don't like doing research. You know that. Unless it's a research trip, I'll do those.
Oh, every day of the week.
So there you go. That's what our show is going to be about today. What can a father and a son do at Walt Disney World without the gals?
Exactly.
So...
Yes.
What? You have had this experience.
I did. It was a few years ago, and Stephen and I went down a couple days before the wife and the daughter came down. So we had a couple days by ourselves, and we kind of did whatever he wanted to do. It was a good couple days. And then once the women got there, it was better. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Absolutely. But just some father-son time, and it was good.
And I love that idea. You had talked about that on a previous podcast where you let him make the choices.
He picked the parks. He picked the restaurants.
Which is a big deal to a young man.
It was a huge deal.
Yeah, I'll bet he loved that.
He did. He's like, what can we do today? I was like, what do you want to do? And he knew all the parks at that point, so he knew exactly what he wanted to do. And the big thing for him though, he was very excited about. He got to pick dinner, and we were going to take him wherever he wanted.
Ooh, that could be pricey.
It was pricey.
Knowing your son, that could be very pricey.
And he chose Artist Point. I think I talked about that on an earlier show too.
Yeah.
And we both got the bison, which was very, very good.
Nothing. Now that's a manly meal there.
You know what? We left with more testosterone than we came with.
And bovine growth hormone, apparently.
That's true. That would be why he's so tall now.
That could be. So what else did you guys do?
Let's see. Well, we just went into the park, and as we went into the park, he led the way.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you rode all the rides that the gals might not be interested in riding, and
right. And at that age, he was just happy just to like you said before, just make the decisions.
Right.
So if we had a little longer wait in a line, but that's what he wanted to do, we did it.
That is outstanding.
Took some special pictures of him around the park just by himself with a couple, just little pictures with.
So you get, and the beauty of that is too, you can move around the parks a lot quicker.
We did. We crisscrossed the Magic Kingdom. We went from, Liberty Square right over to Tomorrowland. I think we went back over to Frontierland. We were all over the place, but we did what he wanted. He had a great time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was way before that whole Pirates League.
Yes.
That Disney has now introduced at the Magic Kingdom over in Adventureland. So that's something that you could do. Father and son, both of you dress up like pirates. Go over to the Pirates League. It's not all that expensive, really.
It's not. Sorry.
No. Yeah, it's around anywhere from $30 to $40, depending on what you're looking to get done. And of course, Disney being Disney, all the costumes and headwear are sold separately.
How convenient.
Or you could bring your own. So if you know you're going to have just a guy's day, that might be something fun to do. I took a little different tact on this.
Okay.
Because there are so many things that fathers and sons can do in the parks. The haircut is fantastic. We did have my son's haircut on Main Street. What a great experience. If you videotape it or take pictures, that's so much fun. You did a great thing by allowing him to make all the decisions in it. That's huge.
Oh, he loved it.
For a kid.
Yes.
I kind of went outside of the theme parks when I came up with some stuff to do.
Okay.
And my first one, of course, we have been trained by our buddy Fish Sean Wu about the whole fishing thing. If your son is into doing any kind of fishing, anything like that, they have those guided tours.
Mm-hmm.
But me.
I do know you.
And those things are they're over $200.
They can be pricey, yes.
Creeping up close to $300, depending on what you want to do. But I found something else.
What'd you find?
Are you ready for this?
I am sitting down.
I love this idea. If you've got an extra day, the girls have gone to Bippity Boppity Boutique, or they've gone to Downtown Disney just to shop, and you don't want to go necessarily into the theme parks. Are you ready for this? Here we go. You can do dockside fishing for $4 a person.
$4?
Or $12.50 for a family up to 6 people. For an hour, you get a cane pole and worms. You do this over at Port Orleans, at the Old Man Island, at the fishing hole. I guess they got a fishing hole over there. Mm-hmm. Or you can do it over at Fort Wilderness.
Oh, we love the Fort Wilderness.
And they've got these fishing holes, quote unquote fishing holes, just stocked full of bass and catfish and I don't know fish, so other fish. I'm sure not Nemo, but other fish.
No, he's lost.
And did he never found his dad, did he? So another tie-in.
There you go. Yes.
There you go. But how cool would that be?
That would be awesome.
I guess they just about guarantee you're going to catch something. So if you got a young fisherman that I know over, we live about a mile from a lake and we can't catch anything to save our lives.
Oh, they're not Disney fish.
They're not Disney. That's right. So, that might be something fun to do is do the fishing hole where you can catch some fish.
That would be a blast.
Yeah.
Like I said, a little guy time out drowning some worms.
How about that? Yeah. I mean, most people will do that anyway. Dads will take their son fishing if they live near some place to go fishing. And if you're guaranteed to catch a fish, your kid's going to be pretty excited because he caught the fish he wanted. So
yeah.
There was that one. Then, I'm a golfer.
I do know.
You can always take him golfing. I know Pat's son, being handicapped, couldn't do that, but you can do the mini golf.
Love the mini golf there.
Why not do? Isn't it fun?
It is fun. We did the what is it? The one over by the Swan and Dolphin, over in that area.
Yes.
We did the easy one.
Fantasia, the Fantasia.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got the Fantasia. They've got that other golf course. It looks like a golf course. I can't remember what that one's named. And then, of course, over by Blizzard Beach, they've got the,
Winter Summerland.
Winter Summerland
Yes.
golf. Yeah, which is really fun.
I've not done that one. I want to do that one. That's on my list.
You're going to do that one, my friend, when we go down for Christmas, because there's nothing better than walking around there when it's Christmas time.
Very nice.
So, and we have people say, "Wow, that's a little bit more pricey." We actually went off property one time and did the Pirates golf off property.
Oh, okay.
And it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not slamming the pirate golf. It was fine. But it really was. It was only like $5 cheaper. Total for a family of four than playing at one of the Disney ones. So nothing wrong with going off property, but if you can do it right there, there's nothing wrong with that. So I got another one for you.
Okay.
You ready? All right. This one, and I know you and I are going to do this. I'm telling you right now. When we go down there, we're hatching a plan to be down there.
We're trying. We're trying.
You and I are going to do the parasailing, my friend.
No, we're not. I can guarantee you might be.
Oh, I'm going to get you on that boat. I'm going to say, no, we're just going fishing. Come on.
Why do I need this harness to go fishing? It's just for safety, Tim. Just for safety.
In case you get a gator. We don't want you falling off the boat.
I don't want to be drug around the lake. That doesn't sound like fun to me. Because it involves lift. Don't you understand? They have to lift.
I think that would be quite the adventure.
Oh, my gosh.
That one runs a little less than $200, so that's a bit pricey. But man, that would be kind of fun, I think.
Well, for a father-son experience while you're at the park,
yeah,
you're going to remember that for the rest of your life.
Right. Absolutely.
And the pictures, I'm sure there's pictures involved, and you take some pictures up there.
Oh yeah, can you imagine getting to see the park from a whole different angle?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I want to do a Wishes parasailing excursion where you go up at night. No, I don't.
With all the fireworks going on?
Yeah.
You're a target at that point.
And they don't offer that. I'm
right. Oh, my gosh. I came up with something.
Yeah.
Now, they didn't. I don't believe this is available when Stephen and I went down, or I might have considered this. The Walt Disney World Speedway.
Oh, yes.
They have something called the Junior Ride-Along.
Yes.
So I thought this was pretty cool. It's 3 laps, and it's for ages... I made a note here. Let me see. 6 to 13. So this is for the little guys. For $59, you get 3 laps, in a ride-along. So you have a professional driver, and they get a ride-along in the in an official NASCAR around this racetrack for 3 laps.
Wow.
That would be cool. And then for the ride-along for an adult... if the website here is correct, is $99.
That ain't bad.
So for what is $160? I imagine plus tax. You have a little NASCAR experience going on there.
Yeah.
But for the little one, the junior ride along, something you can't do anywhere else. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you get a little NASCAR fan, taken down there. That would be fantastic.
Yes.
I want to do that.
$99. Here's the thing though. So I'm looking at these prices. For adults, it goes up to $2,600 for some of these experiences.
Oh my gosh!
So
are they giving you the car when it's over with?
You get to take it home. You get to drive it home.
I mean, $2,600. I better get it. Better be a qualifier for Daytona. I'm just saying. Well, and there's so many things that you can do. That it all depends on the interest of your child. If you've got an athlete, check out Wide World of Sports. There's all kinds of stuff going on over there. It's relatively inexpensive to get in there. And you never know. The Atlanta Braves do spring training down there. And from my understanding, going to a spring training baseball game is fantastic. We've got a local AAA club here in Youngstown area, and it's so much more intimate. You're almost sitting on the field.
You can coach the players almost from your seat. You're giving them signs and signals.
and half the time they listen to you.
Exactly.
They're young. They don't know who they're supposed to listen to. But yeah, I mean, how cool would that be to be able to watch some of those Major League Baseball pros right there, very close and intimate like that? That'd be all right.
That would be very cool.
Why not do a hidden Mickey hunt? Oh, I would like to do that with my son. That we did that Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, just him and I, which was a lot of fun.
I was gonna say you guys raved about that.
Yeah, if you've got a gamer, it's my son's turning into a teenager now. I'm not so sure he would love it now, but anything from 12 years old and under, those guys would love that kind of thing, and girls too. Obviously,
right?
But something like that.
Nothing wrong with daddy-daughter days either.
Oh, and exactly. You're exactly right. Why not? Why not, Dad? Go. You can go over to that pirate league, and your daughter can become a princess, a pirate princess, and you could be a pirate. That'd be all right too.
That would be awesome.
And don't ever forget that Lego store.
Oh, we did that once.
Oh my gosh, my son could spend days at that store. Days. I have to pull him out of there because you can build Legos. You can build the cars, and you can build Legos outside. And I know my wife and daughter, they'll go shopping, and we'll just sit there and build Legos. So
I know you could buy like specific pieces and specific colors. Fill up your certain size container. It's one price for the whole container. So they said jam it full as long as the lid fits on. You get it for that price, and that was fantastic. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can make your own character. You can build your own guy specific to what you're interested in. So that's always a lot of fun down there as well. And then I've got one more that I did when I was 12 years old.
Oh, okay. I've got one more too. So you go.
You're ready for this?
I'm ready.
And there is home movies, 8mm home movies of this.
Oh, I think we need to convert those.
That will not be converted. Oh. It was near my birthday. We had gone down around my birthday, and they said, you can do whatever you want, and it's part of your birthday present. I said, I want to go on a water mouse.
Oh, yes.
And at that time, you could go at 12 years old. You could go as long as your parents signed the waiver,
right?
And gave them a deposit in case you wrecked the boat. They didn't. Disney didn't care. I think it's a little bit more now. I think the restrictions are a little higher. But I got in that boat, man, and I was gone.
Yes.
I got in at the Polynesian, and my mother used to say, all of a sudden I saw you, and then you were gone. And I had no idea where you were at. She was freaking out because I went over to Bay Lake. I went over by Fort Wilderness. It was fantastic.
Because I remember back in the day, it sounds like a great time. I remember back in the day, and I'm sure it is now. It's relatively expensive.
Yeah, it's $20, about $20 for a half an hour, $22 for a half an hour, which that's a lot. That's a lot. But for an experience of a lifetime, and talk about seeing the park and the resorts from a completely different angle.
Oh yeah.
It is so cool. So cool. So I like doing that one. That would be all right for a father-son.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. What do you got?
Well, this is kind of a, not kind of, but it is a kind of a behind-the-scenes thing, the Wild Africa Trek at the Animal Kingdom.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Now, this isn't free. It's like $190 for an adult. But it's, it's a special event. And they actually, and they take pictures for you on it, and they're complimentary.
Oh, wow.
They include the pictures in the price. So, that's probably one reason the price is so high.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you got to go backstage a little bit at the Animal Kingdom, get a little closer exposure to some animals.
Absolutely.
I think it includes a lunch.
Awesome. Get out of here.
I will not.
No, get out of here and take me with you. Let's go.
I can do that because participants must be 8 years of age or older and at least 48 inches tall.
That's not maturity level, right? That's
No. That's
okay. All right, that's actual age. All right. We were a little bit, borderline.
Yeah. Check that out on the website if you think you want to do that, because there's some restrictions. Because it is kind of a highly mobile tour where you got to walk around really well and things like that. But check that out. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be all right. There's just so much to do at Walt Disney World. We've, as you and I have talked before, we've got a friend at our work that he's getting ready to go, and we keep telling him you're not going to see everything, so don't even try.
Exactly.
But there's just so much to do, and again, depends on the what interests your child. Like you said, the tours are fantastic. They got so many tours now. I know you can tour the land pavilion. Do a backstage there if your kid's into that kind of gardening.
The behind the scenes tour, yes.
Yeah.
That's inexpensive too.
Yeah, that thing's very cheap actually. I'd even do that.
I think that's less than $20.
I'm on board. You know me.
I do know.
You know me.
And always check for discounts. Always, they might take a AAA discount or a Disney Visa discount. Just always check for that too.
Absolutely. So that's all I got, Tim. That was a great topic. I love talking about things you can do with specific people, and especially, you and I both have sons, so it made it easy for us to talk about this one.
Absolutely. And if anybody out there has had a similar, father-son experience, let us know what you guys did. We'll get it out there, share it with our listeners, because this is good information.
Absolutely.
Well, I don't have anything else, Bob. I think we need to end the show.
You do that, sir.
I will end the show. You can always
see. Let's see if if it's a standard out or.
We never have a standard out.
No.
But you can always email me. I'm Tim at ResortLoop.com. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm ResortLoopTim. There's the website, ResortLoop.com.
And I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter. Of course, Bob at ResortLoop.com. Don't forget our Facebook /Resort Loop. Got a lot of great pictures on there. And, on the Facebook, I post stuff that comes up kind of instantaneously with Disney. Anytime something pops up on our radar, we throw it on there right away. So check out our Facebook page like that. And don't forget to rate us on iTunes.
That's right. And we're just going to throw out, we have other things in the works. I'm just going to leave that hanging there.
We do?
We do.
Does it require any effort on my part?
It probably will. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, thanks for listening, everybody. This has been the Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody. Oh, all my best stuff. You just missed all my best stuff.
Oh my gosh. That was an award winner.
I know. Oh, well.
Who knew?